Do you wanna? Do
Do
you
you
wanna
wanna Fanda,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie,
boogie,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Do you wanna
wanna
Fanda,
Fanda,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie,
boogie,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Do you wanna Fanda double
Fanda
boogie?
boogie,
Yeah!
yeah!
Fanda boogie. Do you
Fanda
wanna Fanda, Fanda
Fanda
boogie,
boogie,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie?
boogie.
Do
Do
you
you
wanna
wanna
Fanda,
Fanda,
Fanda
Fanda
boogie?
boogie?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Woohoo!
There you go. There you go. Double Panda boogie for Kima and Cosmic. Thank you all. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna go over here and talk about what's gonna happen, what we have going on. Yeah, Matt's like he was about to portal away, y'all. Person's turn. I can see your 4 players can be a little bit boring between turns. Yeah. Yeah. There is a lot of interaction with the person right before you because they can take what you were planning to do and then you're like, ah, goodness gracious. And then you have to recalculate, right? And then that does take a long time. That takes a little bit of AP. So there's that. There's this. Put this in here. There's all my cards. Okay. Put these aside. Don't forget about the cards that are in your where you are saving things.
Your no-no zone?
These that you have saved them at. No, no,
go.
no, no, no. What are you doing? That's the wrong piece, sir.
Is it?
It is. It's this guy.
Oh, okay. My bad.
What are you doing in my garden? Go to your own garden, sir.
I thought I was supposed to put it in your garden.
No, you put the hedge in your own garden and you move in my garden.
All right.
Collection, Phantom. It's very
I know.
fun.
I really have some interesting ones.
You have some really good ones. Yeah, I have a lot of board game ones. But anyways,
On a game where this guy says I need to learn how to sing that. I don't know why I learned how to do it, but I did because it's just so random. By the way, if you actually call that, you'll get a surprise. It's a real number, by the way.
do it, everybody. So Sunday I'm doing a start to finish of Finding Atlantis. That's
No, you told me, Panda Angel, you always give it to the person with the
That's
highest
true.
score.
That's
See?
true.
So
That's
Waffle,
true.
if you're gonna blame anyone, it's Panda Angel.
That I have a game called, it's like a monkey game where the monkey uh throws poops at you. Oh, this one is double-sided because it's two different things on each side. But the monkey throws things at you, throws poops at each other. It's a card game. So I bought rainbow clay poop to go into that card game, which is very fun. Pooh the game. Yes, it's Pooh the game. Thank you, Legends. It is Pooh the game. It's very great. Oh yeah, I have blue. My blue screen is blue, which is close enough. While this blue is not. So we have doggy tails. Oh, but it's sort of catching it. Poops are in this one, and this one, in Bark Avenue. Okay, maybe I haven't gotten there yet. We shall see. Don't forget about the cards that are in your where you are saving things.
Your no-no zone?
These that you have saved them at. Roll it. It is Bonzinator!
Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Early birthday present.
Gosh!
Yes,
Let's
happy
go!
birthday, Bonz!
Yay! Woo! Let's go! Woo! I'm so excited!
Where's the party
Yay!
poppers?
You are
I
popping.
guess I'll just stop talking.
No, never
Loud.
stop talking.
I'm loud.
I don't
think
hear it,
it's
Jay.
fine.
It's
Loud
worth it.
and proud. Okay.
I'll just move away
Slowly and awkwardly.
into the hedge.
Okay. So person's turn. I can see your 4 players could be a little bit boring between turns. Yeah. There is a lot of interaction with the person right before you because they can take what you were planning to do and then you're like, goodness gracious. And then you have to recalculate, right? And then that does take a long time. That takes a little bit of AP. So there's that. There's this. Put this in here. There's all my cards. Okay. Put these aside. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna push my luck. I'm gonna do that one. Yeah, okay. What is it?
Can't see. Oh, there you go. Okay. No, that is oven. That is oven. Not Coven.
Not Coven.
Okay. Okay. So, you already revealed 3 heroes from the deck.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, thank you, Deadpan. Let's start this over real quick. Oh my goodness. We're going to raid into Duchess, who's on playing board game arena games. We usually raid. Welcome everyone. I'm Amanda Panda. Welcome to my channel. Now you can hear me, and that's for editing Panda. We're going to cut those out. Yeah, so I went to a friend's house this weekend for business, but for fun. I won't talk too much about it, but I will show some pictures of the games I played. I didn't get to play too many games, but I got to touch some grass and hang out with some friends and get to know people, so that's great. And then next week, this starting tomorrow and all the way until like Monday, I'll be at BGG Spring, so I won't be streaming for the rest of the week. But TLN is going to be streaming, and so that is going to be fun. There's the links right there. Go check it out. Please support them. And yeah, welcome in Time Roller and Deadpan. Sorry for the muted. I don't know why, but it changed back to default, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? But yeah, so today what's gonna happen? Oh, and you're not even. Gosh, hold on. Yeah, everything changed to default, and I hate that. Is that gonna work now? Yeah, there we go. Now you can hear some piano music. Technology! Anyways, so today what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through some pictures of what happened over the weekend. Just to warn you, there's gonna be a lot of pictures of my friend's cat. And then I will go through like some prep stuff for BGG Con. There's not too much information on like there's no real releases or anything at BGG Con. And I don't think they really have a website. So we're gonna go over some geek lists and stuff like that. And I am very excited. It's my first BGG Con, so there you go. Welcome in D-Pad Danny. How's it going? Can everyone hear me now? Now that it is good. Yeah, I think so. Everything's looking like it's popping and rocking. Although I don't know if these are correct. I wanted. It was going good. Too hot, but otherwise, where I was, it was perfect weather. It was so nice where I was this weekend. Cannot say. It's in California though. I don't know where I'm at now. It's actually not too bad. So it was pretty good. But yeah. Let's go and do this and talk about what's happening. Please, let me know what y'all did over the weekend and what you played. So I brought these 4 games. Hello, Cosmic Ben Twitch. Am I all dolled up? Not really. I just do have some lipstick on that I normally don't have. But thank you so much. So my friend has lots and lots of games. Okay, he's one of us. But I brought these 4, and he didn't have these 4 games, and I'm like, oh, we should play it. But we didn't get to play too many games, so we didn't get to play any of these. But that's okay. I still had a great time. Van says I played Power Rangers Hero of the Grid, which was fun and frustrating. Yes, because it's a co-op. So understandable. I do. You must not have been there for my Bonds BGA stream last week on Tuesday. I unboxed it and put the cool dice tower together. I am going to be streaming this with Z-Man Games and some of the developers soon. So that's very exciting. And it is on BGA, and I can officially say that it's on BGA. It is in beta. So you can play this pandemic. Lord of the Rings Pandemic is what I like to say, but it's in the Pandemic universe. Cosmic Ben's looking for it. Yes, D-Pad Danny. I played Hyperstar Run this weekend. Been playing Lure with family here and there. Nice! Yeah, Lure's a fun one. I think that's the Dice Chucker? I'm getting them mixed up now, but yeah. That one's a fun one. That one's fishing, right? Yeah. But yeah. So that's cool. That's cool. What about you, Timey and Deadpan? What have y'all been playing? Floristry, yes, nice. I do have it. I need to get that set up to stream with the designers. Tam and David. I still haven't been able to do that, but we got it. We'll get there. D-Pad Danny says, got Cubitos finally at the table. Thought it was fine. Probably won't stay in the collection. Aw. Yeah. It's a interesting, like, racing bag builder. Or, like, you know, like... It's not... It is sort of a bag builder. Which was interesting. Cosmic Ben Twitch says, I always go for Violet Daisies. Yes, if you don't know, he is, making some soundtracks for Violet Daisy games. For the Popcats Fire. So go check out his Instagram. D-Fat10 says, you are forever making us up. Am I? I'm sorry, am I mixing you up with someone else? I apologize. I do that. My brain, like, if... It's funny because, like, even in, like, high school, I had two guy friends. They were totally different, like, in terms of looks. But they were always together, and they always... they have very similar personalities, so I always got them mixed up. Oh, D-Pad Danny versus Deadpan. Oh, that's probably just a slip of the tongue. Sorry, D-Pad. Yeah. Because that's very, very close in names. Hello, Board Game Feed. How's it going? What are you doing? What's going on? Yeah, so I didn't get to play any of these games, even though I really wanted to. So, and I probably won't be able to bring it, to BGG Spring just because I don't have a check-in. I won't be able to bring. They should have it though. It's BGG. Cosmic Ben says if I wasn't getting over the ick, I would come meet up at BGG Spring, seeing as it's about 2 hours away from home. Nice. Yeah. Stay away with your ick. No offense. And then here's Mo. I love this gremlin. Smorgasbord Plays welcome in says the fate of the fellowship is on BGA, very well implemented. Yes. Although there's some things that I wish it could have done better because it's just hard to see some things. Especially when it's digitally it's flat. But yeah. Morgan Fee says just back from library track with an incredibly sweet coffee jelly latte. I'm jealous. That sounds great. But yeah, this is Mo. This is my friends Kitty, Sphinx, Hairless Cat. Yes, Smorgasbord Play. It's very hard to see the details of the map. And when like you're on the city, it's hard to see what city you're on. I don't think you can like hover to see what city you're on because your tokens just cover it, right? I don't know. There's some issues with it that's hard. But yeah. But I'm glad it's on BGA so people can see it. But yeah, so Mo fit into this box because he has 4 little tiny paws that he just like hangs on, and then his body. He's such a cute cat. But yeah, I love Mo. And there he is. He loves sitting and being near people, and I love that. He let me pet him a bunch of times, but I didn't get to snuggle with him too much. See? The cute cat. Yeah, so he is in the box of Lost Cities while we play Tether. If anyone has not played Tether, it's a wonderful 2-player game, which I absolutely enjoy and wish I had a copy of. But yeah, it's a 2-player game of placing down cards, but the number of the card that you see is different from your partner, right? The person that is across the way. It's a competitive game. And I have to play vertically and he is playing horizontally. Wait, no. I'm playing horizontally, he's playing vertically. And I can only play cards, in sequence horizontally. But when I see him playing cards vertically, it's not in sequence. But for me, right, it's not in sequence horizontally. But for him, it's in sequence horizontally. And you're just trying to get the most points. Let me see if I can zoom in. But see, like, if you see here, I have a 95, 96, 97, 98. But when he played a it was like 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, right? And you get points based on how wide or how tall you are, depending if you're a horizontal or vertical is your play. And you're just trying to get points. And when a group has, I think, a certain number of cards, depending on the number of players, I think 6, 10, and 14, then you get to score that group. But you can always play cards that merge groups. But you gotta be careful about merging groups because you might make the other person have more points than you. It's quite interesting. So you're either laying down cards or you're picking up a card and switching one with the market. But when you lay down cards, you could always use any of the cards in the market, which is really interesting. But yeah, this one I really love. This is like the second time I played it, and I'm like, oh, I need to get this game. There it is, Tether. Very fun game. I really enjoyed it. It helped that I won. And look at all the different, like, it's very nice. Like, I like the art too, but the cat helped as well. So, has anyone else played Tether? I think it's a 2-player only game, but it's quite fun. I need to find a way to get a copy. And then I played Shotten Totten. I think I've played this before, but I love the art on Shotten Totten. It's so good. Like, it looks so funny. But yeah, I really enjoy Shotten Totten. Kind of war-ish. So you're trying to play cards to beat the other person's set of 3. And what you can do is like poker cards, right? Like 3 of a kind, a run of 3 of the same suit, that type of thing. The thing with Shotten Totten is that if you can, based on the cards that are on the board, not in your hand, or the possible cards in the deck, but based on the cards that are on the board, if you can show that that other player cannot win, then you can just win it, right? And it's kind of cool like that. And there's special cards out there as well, which is like this one over here, this Joker that has special powers, but you can never have more than one than your competitor. So like if your competitor does not play those cards, then you cannot play any more of those cards, which was quite interesting. I really like Shotten Totten. I'm pretty sure Bearswood would too. So this is the game Face to Face, which I didn't know was out. This one's interesting because, just like the game, you're trying to place these cards in order, but this one is, I'm orange, right? So I need to place 60 and then lower. Every card has to be lower than the other, or my other pile, which is 1, and every card has to be higher. You can still reverse the direction if you have exactly 10. Like I could put a 23 and then put the 22 and then put the 32. I can put the 22 then put the 32 on top, even though I'm going up because it's 10 difference. Hello, Board Game Bard. Welcome in. How's it going? We're just chatting about games I played over the weekend. Let me know what games you played over the weekend. But the difference is that if you only play cards to your 2 decks, you can only draw one card to refill your hand of 6. If you play one to the other person's deck, 2 decks, then you have to play one to your deck. You could draw back up to 6. Now, to play on the other person's deck, you can see that the 60 looks like the arrow is pointing up to me. That's on purpose because I have to place a higher card than the card that's currently on top of their deck for their 60, which helps them, right? Because then they can go lower. Or for their 1, I have to play lower cards than what's on their deck. So I have to play lower than a 48, but that helps them because they need to go up, right? This is a great game. I played it a bunch of times. Hello, Sully. How's it going? Has anyone else played the face-to-face game? Face-to-face? It's a great 2-player, for sure. And there's some more kitty photos of Mo. What have everyone been playing over the weekend? Let me know. But yeah, I got a lot of kitty photos of Mo, the Sphinx. Look at those wrinkles. He just wanted to headbutt my camera. Very cute little cat. There he is, sitting in on our meeting. I zoomed in. I love it. He's just like, yep, I'm one of you humans. So cute. Doing well. Oh, good. Yeah, so cute. Board Game Bart said the usual TI4 game at the end of the week, plus some BGA. I have some Massive Darkness 2 Heavenfall campaign queued up for the week. Nice. If you don't know Board Game Bart, I just found out on John's channel that he has a big game group, so can play a lot of bigger games, which is great. It's hard for me to get a bunch of people together. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, Mo, so funny. And then, you know, we went grocery shopping, and so we're like, this is a big box. Will he still want to be in it? And he's like, yes. He's like, yes, I'm a cat. Yeah. Yeah, bigger groups is a challenge. I usually like 3 to 4 players, because then you can play most of the games. But I let other people, like, invite me to game days, and then I can play party games with a bunch of people. So yeah, he was very much into a box regardless of size. I just type love Mo. Okay, so I got to play Life in Reterra. This is my friend's copy. He got it signed by Eric Lang, which is funny. He says, play this game in a super collider. In a super collider. But Life in Reterra is very nice. I liked it. It did mess me up that I couldn't like cover half of a tile. But this is a more casual gamers. Morganport played said I played my friend's copy of Massive Darkness 2 last year. Nice. I haven't heard of that game, actually. Yeah, here's my last. Let's see, can I rotate it? Wait, hold on. What do I want to do? I want to rotate it. How do I rotate it? Oh, here. There we go. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Let's go back. Anyways, yeah, so, nope. This was my finished board. And you can only do a 4x4 grid of like Kingdamo-ish. But when you cover up like these gears, when the gears follow certain patterns, then you can put the polyomino tiles on them and get more points. So it's quite interesting. I really like Life in Reterra. Yep. Okay. Board Game Board says, nice game to chat over, eat snacks, and chuck some dice. You're talking about Massive Darkness, is that right? Asymmetrical classes in Massive Darkness. Cool. And Board Game Bar says it's a lot like Zombicide with a fantasy bent. Okay, interesting. Very nice. Okay, so Smorgasbord Play says I've been wondering if I should get Life in Reterra. Life in Reterra is nice. It's quite simple. You're just going to draft a tile of 4x4 like squares and place it on your board, but it has to be like full side to full side of another 4x4 square. You cannot like offset it, and you're just trying to get these the what do you call it, the gear symbols into either a 2x1 or like a little L, or 2x2 to get these other buildings that you put on top of them, and those other buildings score you more points, and you get to score like if your terrain is 7 or more and stuff like that. So it's pretty easy to play and learn, but it's quite fun if you like tile placement drafting games, for sure. Yeah. Oh, it's very cheap. Yeah, it's for mass market mainly, I think. So yeah. Let's see. Board Game Bard's asking what party games do I enjoy these days. Here's one for you. Right timing. This is Surface Source Max. It has been redone to combo, I do believe, is the new version of this. You don't get the very nice dinosaurs, and you don't get the dinosaur surfing on a surfboard. I don't even think you get a dinosaur for player marker. It's basically like fruit as the suits. It's a trick-taking game, but you each are gonna play 2 cards out of your hand, one at a time, going around the table, and then you're gonna evaluate the number of all the cards on the table to see which poker hand is the highest. Yeah, they are fruits right now. Yeah. But yes, I agree that dinos are the way to go. I'm glad that my friend gave me this copy of this game because I like the dinos way better. But you can only get it, I think, outside in Germany. Combos was the one for North America that they re-implemented. But you are playing this, you're evaluating poker hands, and they have a very nice cheat sheet that tells you the value of the hands. What I love is the table talk, right? Because you're like, I'm into pineapples right now. Can we all do pineapples? And then people are trying to no, let's all do 8s. And if you can get if everyone did 8s, you have a higher than 5 8s, then everyone gets half points. But you can also do if it was a straight flush of 1 to 7, the 6 and 7 would knock out the 1 and 2 the players that played 1 and 2. They would not get any points. This is quite interesting. I really like this, but definitely is best at higher player counts. This is a great party game. Surfasaurus Max or combo. But yeah, see, you get a little dinosaur that surfs. This is each round you have a new start player. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. Now I do there's the cheat sheet and stuff, but the cards, sometimes with all the art, it's hard to see what color it is, so I always look at the icons. This is a wave, and I would say the icons instead of the color. But yeah, no, it's a great game. I wish that they brought the actual Surfasaurus theme to the US. It was much better. There's Mo sunbathing. I always catch him sunbathing. There's me giving him scritches. He likes it. So cute. Such a cute baby. I took way too many pictures of him, but I love him so much. There's him. He likes hampers too, and I played with him in the hamper. And this is us, me and my friend, playing this game again, but while watching Pitch Perfect. So we were watching a movie while playing the game, which I think was perfect. It was perfect way. Oops. Don't look at that. And then I got to play Ostia. Yeah. OSTIA. Now, this game is very good. It's hard to find though. I played Trajan with Daniel, board game table, and I love that game. And luckily Sir Beresworth had a copy and gave it to me, and I thought that was so sweet. But this is similar in that you have a rondelle that you move around, and that tells you what you can do, right? But what's really cool, Smorgasbord says, oh, very curious about that. Oh my gosh, it's so good, but it's so hard to get. I'm following the company for the next Kickstarter so I can get it, because it is definitely heavier game, right? At least medium to heavy, even maybe just heavy game. You have a rondelle. Let me see if I can go back to that. Oh, no, that's a Mo picture. There it is. So you have a rondelle, and you take, it's a Mancala. But the cool thing is the way you generate more resources is that the number of ships you pick up from a spot is the number of resources you get. So if I picked up 2 ships, I would get 2 grain here. Or if I picked up 2 ships from here, I would get 2 wood. Then you put it one at a time going clockwise, and where you end up is the action you take. But the action you take needs resources. So you need to pick up certain sets of ships to gain resources that you can maybe pick up other sets to actually activate those. So it's great. Sully says hopefully he will restock this U.S. store with the fulfillment of Sweetlands. Yes, I hope so. I heard great things about Sweetlands as well, so I want to get that. If this one is as good, if Sweetlands is as good as this one, but yeah, it's so good. There is a special spot that does not generate any resources, but it allows you to take 2 actions at once. So you get an action of your choice of any of the other 4, not of the money bags. Or, well, then after you take the action of your choice, then you have to move your ships and take that. You must take that action. And then actions can get better as you build buildings on the board, because then you can fill up these spots, which will give you like more resources every time you pick up those ships, or discounts on building things. And it's wonderful. It's so good. It's so good. Let me see if I can go back to the board. Wait, hold on. Zoom out. There we go. Yeah, okay. So, like, the actions are to move your ship. And when you move your ship and you land on stuff, you get more resources. It's so good. But when you build, you can build any place that you have moved past. You're either on or moved past, which is great. It definitely makes things easier. And you have end game points here. You're trying to go up this track to increase your end game points this way. There's, points you can get for being the first, and you can get, this is how you get ampules, and there's a set collection of people and animals. So it's a great game. Lots of things to do, but you are limited by that Mancala, which is quite interesting. I really, really like this game. And I'm very sad that I wasn't able to get it right away. But yeah. My friend had the deluxe copy from the Kickstarter, so inset boards. I think what else was like these chits on the board itself was like not just cardboard, right? It was like a little bit of like a plastic piece. So yeah, so those are all different, but otherwise I feel like it's pretty similar. At least my friend said it, because she did not have the deluxe copy. There's more Mo in there watching us and me petting him. There's Hyun being a bad kitty, just trying to eat the yarn that my friend was knitting with or crocheting with. But he loved the scratching his chin on her zipper, which I thought was hilarious. Look, he's so cute. And he will, how Cribbage and More, aka Book of Nerds, aka John, has Haley in comment, and they will like bat at, the pieces on the board. Mo doesn't do that, which was great. But if you gave him dice, he will bat at the dice. He loves dice. So that was fun. That was cute. He's such a good kitty. Yeah. All the kitties. That's right. That's right. I got to play Rook. Oh, hold on. More kitty. Rook Requiem, which is coming from Rose Gauntlet Entertainment. And this one's a cool trick-taking game where you have rook cards, which basically are kind of almost wildish in terms of the game, and then you have different trump suits. So there's the 4 different suits, there's the trump suit, and then you have rook cards. And you can actually play the game Rook with the actual deck that it comes with. I've never played Rook itself, but I liked the trick-taking game that they've made out of the deck. It's quite fun. What happens is that, do I have a picture of that? Yes. Oh no, this one needs to be edited. I need to flip it. Flip it, how do I flip it? There we go. Okay, there we go. So you have ghost cards that come out every round. So every trick, there's a ghost card. I'm trying to figure out the right words, because a hand is the full trick, right? And so every trick, you have a new ghost card that basically tells you, that might change who wins, or changes, or gives you points, or, do other stuff. Like rooks played into this trick have no power, are considered a 0 instead of whatever numbers on it. And different cards have different points on them.
And so you're trying to win the points, you're trying to win the ghosties that give you the most points. I do believe you play over 3 hands or 3 rounds. So yeah, it's really cool. Every ghost is going to be different. You won't know until the start of the next trick. And then just a must follow trick taker with trump suits. The rooks are really cool because like there's a doubler, but it doubles the last card that was played. So it doubles always the card that is to your right, and it has that suit and value, and it doubles. Or there's some rook cards like this one is just a 20 point, and it is the trump suit if there's no suit and it's led. So it's really cool. This was a really fun game. I liked it. I love the art on it. It's great. So I'm looking forward to it. This is coming up soon from their next Kickstarter. So if you like trick-taking games, definitely one to check out, Rook and Requiem. And then we have Mo again. Of course, Mo again. Just being a good little kitty over there. I just love him so much. Yeah. He always comes and says hi. There's him sunbathing. Like literally bathing himself. Look at him. I love him. He's such a funny kitty. Anyways, then I got to play Galileo Galilei. This is the last game I played. I really enjoyed it. I like SETI. Apparently this designer came out with SETI, this, and Tea Garden. I enjoyed Tea Garden. I did borrow it from Bonds because it's hard to get in the US right now. Who got it at Essen. I wanted to play it again to see if I really enjoyed it, if I want it in my collection. But Galileo Galilei was so good. I definitely need to get this one into my collection. Oh, more kitty, sorry. Yeah, so basically, the actions are from this telescope, right? So where your you move your telescope. Oh my gosh, also the icons are, the iconography is so great that I could basically, without looking at the rulebook, I could kind of figure out how to play it already. And I did that. I was like, hold on, friend. Let me just talk through what I think the icons mean, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or right. I was like, you're mainly right. So this icon, on your turn, you're going to move the telescope 1 to 3 spaces up or down, right? And then where it lands, you get to do both of the black and the tan icon, which is what it says down here. So if it has a slash, it's an or, but you get to do both of those actions. What I didn't get is that then you're going to take the tile that you use, the tan tile, and move it down and slide everything back up, so it changes things, right? And then you will go through what is it? It was this track. So depending on if the comments are cool because they give you a discount to search, which is basically either paying for the big card or paying for the small comments, and you put that up there. Once you use that as a discount, you flip it over, and now it's a 2 and you have a 2 discount. Once you use the 2 discount, you put over here, and then you can cover one of these or one on your player board. We play with asymmetrical powers, and that's what the book is saying, is that you get to, at the end of your turn, get an extra thing, either from there or there, and then you will look at, did you move these red dubers, I forgot what they're called, on here, and then you have to move your ghosty people up or down this way, and that is for end game points, right? And my special dude had a different scoring down here, and I got things off of this track while my friend did not. And then it was check for if you got any of these objectives, which are first player gets 7 and then everyone else gets 3, right? Which is okay, it was fine, right? And then these are just tracks, almost like research tracks, where it will increase the value of all your other stuff. This was such a good game. I really liked it. The dice are to pay for these cards, to search for planets and comets, and I really enjoyed this game. Definitely easy. Easier than some of the others, right? Lighter than SETI, lighter than Tea Garden, but still really good. Board Game Bard says, yeah, this is a fun one for sure. Yeah. I'm just like, man, I need to get it. And then yeah, so that was the starting state. This is my end state. When you complete these cards, you get to flip them to the side and get these, like, your access to these that are your books. And they give you extra stuff you could do on your turn, right? There is this, like, book with a flag. That means you take one of the 4 books and do everything all the way down the line. That is a lot of extra stuff. It's a great little combo. Kima says, pre-ordered this a while ago. Gonna take a while to get here. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. I really did. I really did. I think we have a lot of overlap in our tests. I agree. But good to see you, Kima. I've been away. I'm gonna go away again, too. But yay, Kima's here. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I think because you like, what was it? Darwin's Journey. I think you'll really enjoy this one too. I don't know if it's lighter. I think it's lighter than Darwin's Journey, but snappy turns, easy to learn, all those stuff. Well, I'm going to BGG Spring, Kima. That's the whole point of me streaming here today. Is we're talking about what had last week, and we're gonna prep for this weekend. Yeah. Just to the con? Yes, I will be going to the con. I'm very honored that BGG brought me, because I do game nights with Lincoln and Nikki, some recordings. So, Aldi was very generous to bring me to BGG Spring. It's my first BGG Spring. I'm very excited. We're gonna just be at the con. I'm just gonna play games the whole time. On Sunday, I'll be demoing Popcast Fighter, for Violet Daisy Games. So that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. But yeah, thank you, Board Game Bar. Yeah, it was awesome. I'm very honored. So yeah, so I'm gonna be at BGG Spring, and I'm excited for that. More kitty photos. He was there. You know, you see how he's like on the board, but he's not knocking off pieces. So he's a very good kitty. But yeah, so that's all the games that I played. As you see, I was playing. I'm excited to go to BGG Spring. Yay! Thank you, Kiva. I'm also excited. It's my first time. A little anxious about being in Dallas, Texas, honestly. But it should be fine because the convention is literally attached to the hotel. I mean, it's in the hotel, but the hotel is attached to the airport. So I'm not going too far. So yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So, Dallas is pretty cool. See, I agree, Solely. It's just like for this right now, the political climate is a little weird for me. Board Game Bard says, I lived in Dallas for 13 years. Let me know if you need any Rex. Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing or where I'm gonna be. I probably with whoever I'm playing games with. I'll probably go and just, you know, eat and hang out with. So yeah. That's pretty much. I'm just gonna play it by ear for real, right? But I did wanted to check out some stuff. Like, is there merch? Okay. There is a shirt. BGG Spring 2025. I definitely need to get it. Because it will be my first BGG Spring. So I always like to get the shirts when it's my first time at a con. Just as a, you know, a little thing. Souvenir. Yes, Quebec, exactly. Usually I'm just like, meh, you know, unless it's a very cute shirt. But this was cute, so I'm happy that this can be my first one. Yeah. So I got a badge and everything, and I'm glad they have all this stuff, policies on there. But there's no website. This is tabletop events. This is where you're going to, like, sign up for events and stuff, but there's no like website for BGG Spring, which was for any BGG con, I think. But yeah, they just go through this. There's gonna be prototypes. Yep. See if it's in here. Nope. Oh, here it is. This is the one I'm gonna be doing. So I will be here. I will be. Oh, it doesn't tell you when. I will be demoing it. It's gonna be Sunday during the demo hours of the playtests. But yeah, so this is the Popcats fighter. The designers should be Estefania Rodriguez, not Ana Maria. But I think it's because she put it into the system, so. Oh yay, Sully signed up to play a game with me. That's great. I'm so happy. Please remind me that you're Sully. So I could say hi. And so I could be like, yay! Kiva says I could totally see you rocking that with a red bow. Oh! That's true. I need a red bow for that, for sure. Yay, Sully! Good to see. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, there's gamers in training. Is there like a new? There's no new game. I didn't really do any schedules. I'm just like wanting to be like free and easy. Let's look at the exhibitors. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of good exhibitors. I don't think I'll be able to buy much though. But yeah. Ooh, Office Dog's gonna be there. So they probably will have the Lord of the... Oh no, that's Z-Man games. They might not. Oh, they will! There's Z-Man games. They might have the Lord of the Rings Pandemic there. Probably will. Yeah. Pegasus Publishing is gonna be there. Interesting. Off the Page Games is a good one. Sen did a game with them. So yeah. Hairbrain Design. I'm interested in that. What is Hairbrain Design? Oh. Interesting. I thought it was like design stuff for hairs. You know, like hair designs. But nope. It's just crazy designs. Okay. Got it. There's a waffle iron. Puns. This... Oh, look at Spike is cute. It's a pug. A corn? Interesting. Russell Grow. That's a pig made out of leaves. Sully says, we won't talk about what I've already bought at the virtual flea market. I have not looked at it. But yeah, this is not hair things. I'm a little disappointed that it's not like cute things that I can put in my hair, but it's also very adorable in the pun system. Like, I wish it was called pun something instead. Oh, it's an impasta! Oh, it's a chicken pasta. That's hilarious. Oh, this is so cute. That's so cute. I'll have to go check them out. But yeah. Yeah, so this is the only thing I've seen is someone has done their own thing about BGG Spring. All the information they could find, which is cool. Yeah. And I'll be in the hotel, which is great. I'll be sharing a room with someone that I don't think I really know, but I'm sure she'll be fine. There's a giveaway. I don't even know what a giveaway is. Okay, so here's the tips. You can always register early, right? Yeah. Oh, you'll likely receive 1 to 3 games. Plan to drop them off at your room or hotel. Game bonus randomly assigned. Really? I am... well, I know it's someone from the Board Game Geek crew, right? The people that run Board Game Geek. And I'm sure it's gonna be female orienting, so I think it'll be okay. But most of the time, if I don't know them at all, like if I demo for a booth and I don't know those people, I'm gonna be like, no, no, please let me room with someone I know. But yeah, I'm trusting the BG crew, because I see most of them are really good people. I've done that before and it was okay, but I'm not a fan. Agreed. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have to, if that makes sense. And then they're giving away prizes from 7 to 10 p.m. You don't have to be present, you pick a prize, but announced via tabletop events. Okay. Do you just enter because you have a badge? Interesting. Okay. And you have to have a wristband too? Interesting. They're like, minimum hygiene, 1 shirt per day, daily shower and deodorant. I'm like, thank you. Yeah, be kind and considerate. Don't share concrete. Exactly. And then they have a bunch of gaming library. Yeah, BGG gets almost one of every game, so it's quite good. Kim was laughing. Oh, I should bring cash, but I can't buy too many games, so maybe I don't bring cash. They have very nicely put like the different, I guess the different restaurants that are in the hotel, which is nice. And they have special menu, which is cool. Hopefully it's cheaper than normal. Yeah, they have concessions. They have a cantina. Ooh, I like the build your own tacos or bowls. I might just do that. Yeah, and they talk about all the dining and there's the concessions, and I don't know, concessions are hit and miss. I always like chicken tenders are definitely always fine. Like a brisket bowl, like how good is that? I'm always like very wary of the sandwiches. Concessions are cashless. Okay, good. So I don't have to take too much cash. Definitely always go to the exhibit hall. It's like his personal packing list. Backpack, deodorant, cell charger, layers. Yeah, I'm gonna bring layers. I will bring my BGG like zip up hoodie, but it's thick. And a water bottle, always a water bottle. Hey D-Waltz, good to see you. How's it going? I have not checked out the virtual flea market at all, Sully, because I don't want to buy stuff. Oh, they have a blood drive. That's good. But it's on Saturday. I wish it wasn't on Saturday. I'm usually tired by Saturday. That's cool that they're doing miniatures, painting. It's paint and takes. That's good. And there's a Lego room. That's cool. I will be the best Russian Railroad comrade. D-Waltz is beating me on 2 games. He already beat me on 1 game of Russian Railroads, but I forgot the rules, and now he's beating me on the second one, so it's fine. Oh, gamer in training are children. Okay, I was not aware of what gamer in training was. But yeah, okay, so exhibit halls is only 10 to 5. Okay, which is good to know. And here's all the different exhibitors, which is good. That's cool. I don't know how, like, I know, let's see. Don't know. There's BGG, so I know BGG. I know Brothers Ming. Their games are fun, but I've heard some things. They're okay. Indie games and cards. I know Rio Grande. Ooh, maybe I'll pick something up. Ooh, no, I shouldn't. Z-Man, Office Dog, off the page. Wow, I only know like maybe 1/3 of the people. Hero Escape. Board Game Bard says. Kima says 10 to 5 is reasonable shift if you're working a booth. I agree. That's great, right? Because you're only working half day, and then you have the rest of the night to play games. Instead of like if they did like 10 to 8 or something like that, like a 5-hour shift, I think is reasonable for working a day. If you work like an 8-hour shift, then you can do nothing else. So I agree, Kima. But that's a 7-hour shift, 10 to 5. It's not bad because you still have 6 to whenever, right, to play games. So I agree. Exhibitors. Okay. I agree that that's a good time frame, right, for exhibitors. And you can always. I messed up. Where am I now? Okay. There we go. We're here. Oh, and I like how he put all the links into it. So outside of BGG, I probably won't be doing anything outside of BGG, but we'll see because I don't know anything that's happening. Oh, Rio Grande has their own things? Let's see. Can I zoom in? I cannot zoom in. Oh, there we go. So there's special events in the ballroom and stuff. There's a charity sale. Why does open gaming not look so big? Interesting. And they're different rooms. I don't like that because then you have to walk to room to find your friends. But that's cool. Oh, there's a mother's lounge? Okay. Quiet Games developers. Board Games headquarters. Dexterity Games has a huge room. It looks bigger than open gaming. I guess they do need room, right? Team Geek Lounge. Con office. Okay, there's the food court. Special events. Reaper Mine of Paint and Takes. There's the children's gamers and training. Blood on the Clock Tower, of course, is separate. There's a photo booth. That's pretty cool. Oh, the exhibitors is so far away. Interesting. Interesting. I still got hours in the day to do other stuff. That's right, Kima. That's right. Yeah. But 11th floor. Oh, it's all open gaming. Okay. But it's adult open gaming. 16 plus. Interesting. Open gaming on the 25th. All floors except the 11th. Wow! That's a lot of open gaming. That's a lot of open gaming to walk through to find your friend. Oh, crazy. Yeah, crazy. Kima says, why does Dexterity Games need that much space? Are they bringing the full shuffleboard? Maybe. I don't know. They need space so that they can find stuff that gets knocked off. But yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. But this, like, open gaming... I'll never find people. People find me. It's like, okay, y'all, you know, what floor, what table? Hopefully they have table numbers. I've never been, so I don't know. But that's kind of crazy that all these floors have open gaming. Which I think is good and bad at the same time. Alright. Hey, Legends! How's it going? Oh, I hate this. Why am I going back? I need to stop doing that. We're just going through BGG. Yeah. 11th floor. Oh, so all the floors have open gaming except for the 11th floor, which is also open gaming. But it's like everything's open gaming. The 11th floor is reserved for quieter focused gaming for attending. Okay. So it's for quieter gaming, and you go into the rooms. How am I gonna find anyone? Like, really, I cannot just walk around and be like, hi, 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 like I usually do. This is a large convention for me to find people randomly, you know? Like, I literally have to go and walk through every thing, or, like, contact them through via the phone. That's crazy. Kima says, honestly, it's nice that they have so much space to do gaming. So it's not so loud and crowded, or hard to find table. I agree. Legend, I don't think Kima's going. I'm pretty sure Kima's not going to BGG Spring. But for me, it's my first BGG Spring. And usually when it's a convention with a lot of people that I know is going, I like to be like, randomly say hi, randomly meet up, randomly, you know, just pick up a game. And when we're all on the same floor, you can just walk by and say hi to people. This is like, oh, I specifically need to find this person to play this game, and I will meet them at a certain place. You know, like Kima says, I'm not going. Sadly, as much as I'd love to go and hang out with Panda. I know, it's sad. It's sad, Kima. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm like a little bit anxious about finding people to play games with such a large amount of space. But I guess I'll hang up here in the lobby level. Well, in the open gaming on the lobby level for the most part. But then I'll miss people, which is why I was like, PAX Unplugged last year. They had open gaming on a second floor, and I know I missed people because I didn't get to see them, and I was sad. I was sad. Kima says, I'm here to find me. I'm there to find me. I'm dressed like Watto. Oh yeah, so there's going to be... Oh, there's a Spill the Jars nominees play area. That's cool. I know people were saying how it was a little bit lighter. Teenagers meet up. Oh, orphans and first timers meet up. I guess so that, you know, if you don't have a group, And they're gonna play werewolves. Nice. That'd be hilarious to do at a con, just dress up at Waldo. I know, I found you! That's so funny. There's the virtual flea market. Meet new friends meetup. That's cool that they do that. There's a bazaar. How bizarre. Yeah, there's going to be a like indie games bazaar that I'm hoping to go to, because those games are usually smaller, so I can buy a couple of them. Just tell people who sign up for games with you that you are Waldo, so you're easy to spot. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Charity sale benefiting Cafe Momentum. Interesting. What's in Wagers game show? Okay, cool. Yeah, apparently it's just a bunch of... Okay, there's the flea market. Hopefully it's more organized than other flea markets I've been to. And there's the bazaar. The marketplace. 10 a.m. on Saturday or Sunday where you can explore purchase game at the con. And they're discarded. So this is not the indie one. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for this guy. He got caught. Bad. Okay, there's the game library. There's well, BGG has a lot of like games in their library. Oh, you can do an overnight game. That's cool. I drop it at the front desk after midnight. That's cool. And then if you want to volunteer, Team Geek. I should volunteer. Oh. You have to sign for 16 hours. Ooh. Oh, and that's cool that they basically get their own little thing. Sure, that's cool. Giggles, welcome in. Hey, John. Thank you so much for the raid. Did you win, Newton? If you don't know, Cribbage and More, aka Bookin Arts, aka John Gonzalez, was playing Newton, I do believe, solo. Hello, Giggles. Hey, Gamer Ice Guy. Hey. Yeah, I am. Because I have a dinner plans with family who are in town. Like, they all suddenly just, like, came into town while I was away. And I'm like, okay. This is the one day that all of us are here. So we're all going to get dinner together, and then we're all going to scatter. Because I have a trip, my mom has a trip. And then, you know, everyone who's in town, you know, have their own, like, things they want to do. So this is the only night that we're all together. Kima says, love some Luciani. Legend says, Kima, they need an open gaming room, but to enter you purchase a Where's Waldo shirt to play in the room so everyone looks the same and hard to find. That's hilarious, Legend. There should be a Where's Waldo meetup. That'd be hilarious. I award the rank of professor. Congratulations. Yes, GG's. Kima says, I saw Lorenzo Il Magnifico on beta and BGA. Might have to get a game going. Yes. I would say invite me, but I am going to head out, so I don't do a lot of my BGA game turns while I'm... Why am I having it on Cafe Momento? There we go. I don't do a lot of my BGA game turns while I'm away, just because I'm having fun, so... yeah. For sure. Thanks, John. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. I hope I have a nice dinner too and there's not too much family drama. Oh yeah, we do Legends at Hawaii at Sakura Con, right? Is that the Hawaiian one? You should do a Where's Waldo meetup. Yeah. Cribbage says, I haven't played it, which is Lorenzo Il Magnifico, but I look up the rules if you add me. There you go. Emma. I am traveling to Dallas, Texas for BGG Spring. So that's what we're going over right now on what I should be doing at BGG Spring, but it's my very first BGG Spring. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Really have no idea what's gonna happen. But I'm very excited because they are bringing me out there And that's the only way I can go is if, you know, I work or someone brings me out there. So I'm very excited for that. There's all the sponsors. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to BGG Spring. Yeah. And then Kima says, while you're at the con, yeah, that's totally fair. I don't know how to play it, and we will play when you get back. Give me a chance to learn it. Okay, Kima. Okay. Oh yeah, I did. You know how Benia did the Daily Claw, and then Bonds did the her daily redemption of channel points. So I did a daily paw because this is a Panda stream. So I feel like it was on brand. So if you want to do a daily paw, I think once someone hits a certain number of daily paws, we will go ahead and do a giveaway. So yeah, that'll be fun. Legend says my pack today was crafting the combos, crafting the cosmos, creature caravan, and castle combo. Very nice. All the C's. I haven't played creature caravan. I do want to play that one for sure. And everyone's doing the paw. I need to put some way of doing paws on screen or something. Yeah, Kima says crafting the combo. Let's go. Kima said, deal, let's make a game with Panda. Gotta get back to our Darwin's King. Let's do it. There it is. We'll do it. Yep. Thank you, Wim, and welcome in, Wim the Westmaster. How are you doing? Are you going to BGG Spring? I have no idea what to expect. Okay, that's gonna just... Okay, no, we're not going there. Here it goes. Yeah. What else was I gonna do? Let's look at exhibit hall. It's not, I know that the exhibit hall is smaller than most cons, but I'm fine with that. Because this is a playing con. Oh, boo, Wim, boo. So sorry about that, because yeah. No, it might be more safe for you not to come. Gamer Eyes Guy says maybe some dramatic pause. Like a pause in the stream, like a dramatic pause in the stream for the daily pause. That would be funny. Or like paw. I don't know. Dramatic pause. Exactly, Kima. Exactly. A dramatic pause. For pun. Whenever people... That'd be too many paws. Like, we're just pausing. Oh my gosh. We need some Panda paws. We do. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. For sure. But yeah. Okay. I like a smaller, like, exhibit hall when it's a playing con for sure. I'm excited for that. Let's see if there are other scheduled. There we go. Event schedule. Pawpaw, are you summoning Grandpa? That's so funny. I never even thought of that. That's true, Gamer Guy though. Wim says we're going to try to Spiel again this year. Nice. I am hoping to be at Essen Spiel because hopefully I can go. I need to buy tickets for sure. And then I'll be staying with the losers. Forbidden Moore says dramatic paw, like when someone's dad lands in a role in a play. I don't know about that. William says, or the Big Dutch Board Game Con. There's a Big Dutch Board Game Con? When is that one? Yeah, I'm hoping to be at Essen Spiel this year. But yeah, what is the Big Dutch Board Game Con? It'll be my first Essen, slowly. I'm very excited, but I need to get things together and get things going in order to do it. It's a small one compared to... Oh, any con is a small con compared to Spiel. The next biggest, I think, is Gen Con. There's the con's name. Okay, I won't say it. But it's a Dutch con. It's not a Dutch Yoda con, Kimma. Yes, loses are great. It's in Ulrich. Urek? Oh, I'm saying that wrong for sure. But that's cool. That's awesome. I wish I could go. Maybe one day. Well, the thing is that I already have another con, LFG Con in Burbank, which is a new small con near me. We do need a Lollapalooza Con, Lim. Can you get that? Can you tell Luzas to get that together? We also need a Bonds Con. We need a Murph Con. Exactly. Bing Bong Con is the Murph Con. So we need a Bing Bong Con. We need Lollapalooza back. We need a Bonds Con. Yeah. We just need more cons with our friendly friends. I know they did it in the past. You're so lucky to have merch from that, but they did not do it since then. I know there's virtual, right, Lollapalooza cons? Schedule Lollapalooza and cons in July so I can go. Take over TwitchCon? I don't think the board gamers have enough people to take over TwitchCon. TwitchCon is mainly like video gamers, right? Video gamers, singers, actors. I don't think the board gamers could take over it. Gen Con says otherwise. That's true, Kema, but we'd have to. I mean, because TwitchCon is specifically Twitch streamers and fans, so I don't know. Dave's birthday con? It should be David Con. That would be hilarious. Because, you know, Dave Luza is actually Dave, not David. But it should be David Con. That's just so funny. Kima says, yeah, board game. Oh, Gen Con is more broad. It has, you know, role-playing people and board games and stuff. While TwitchCon is mainly Twitch people, which I think is getting less and less because people are back in. They have to go back to work. But then, like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't think half of Gen Con actually watches Twitch. So there might be a YouTube con we could do, like all the board gamers on YouTube. I don't know. There is quite a few, but there's like more board games on Instagram, I think, than YouTube. But I also don't know everybody on YouTube and Instagram, so. Gamer Eyes Guy says, I've done my own name con years ago where it was just me touring the local friendly game stores locations in one day and have one attendee. But that's cool. Kima does not have Insta. There's a lot of people on Insta. A lot of board gamers on Insta. But yeah, it's different now. In the past, it was a great way to relax and see a lot of pretty pictures. But now they're like, oh no, you need to like have this video, like they're all shorts, right? Or you need to have a video that says nothing, does nothing, but people need to read the caption. And I'm like, if I need to read the caption and have the video over and over again, then maybe I don't want to do this. I could just have a blog or something. But Kima says, I don't need to doom scroll another social media. That's true. Not enough in the time of the day. That's true too. But in the past, it was great. In the past, Instagram was great. It was a safe community. It was just your people. The only thing was giveaways were crazy. There's so many spammers and giveaways on Insta. But then, then they changed it and it's not as good anymore. And you could have reposted to, get people, to see other people's posts. You could share the stories as the way now that you can help other people's posts get big. Blue Sky is the new thing. It's the newest thing, I should say. Yeah, and artists and people, board gamers moved there as well from X or Twitter, whichever one you want to say it. Legend says, KimaCon, Panda Angel Con, Gamer Eyes Games Con. We need Legends Con. Legendary Con is what it should be. Legends. You should have a Legendary Con, and we can only play the designers and the games that you have 3 or more of. Chaka Con, King Kong, Donkey Kong. Oh wait, is it Cribbage Con? John, you should know if there's a Cribbage Con. I'm pretty sure there's like a Mahjong Con. Oh man. We should have a book of cons. Nah. Not available, Cribbage Con. But yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here real quick. I got a package from Anna Maria because she had to send me the prototype for Popcats Fighters for the for BGG Con so I can demo it. So I'm gonna show you a little bit from that, and then we're gonna head on out. Kima says, I saw there's a board game called Not Your Mahjons. Oh yeah, Not Your Mahjons. Yeah. I laughed so hard when I saw that. It's clever. Did you play it? Or did you see it? So first thing, Anna Maria gave me Snickers. Satisfies? They're not called Snickers, they're called Satisfies? When does that happen? But so that I don't get hangry while I'm demoing? Yes, Kubla Khan is coming up next week too, I think. Oh, Kima did not play Not Your Ma's, John. Those are bootleg Snickers. I had no idea there's bootleg Snickers. Legends! Oh, you didn't play with Anna Maria? Snackers. Default. What is there such thing as a Snookers? This is Snickers? Did I not send you enough real Snickers? Well, no, I don't know. Anna Maria just sent it to me. I don't know why. Snickers really satisfies. That's why it's called Satisfies instead of Snickers. And then this is cute though. She bought me this 3 possums in a onesie. Oh, it's so adorable. I love that so much. She did not draw it. It was by Cody Rosh, which is cool. But yeah, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Dewalt is very saying the new Snickers is fishy. I know, it's an awesome possum of 3 possums in a onesie. I love it so much. She also sent me, I didn't know, Jane, she had shirts. Look at that. Snickers. I was like, that's so cool. It's my size. I guess it's a kid's shirt because it literally says extra extra large fitted tee. But I'm guessing that is a woman's fitted tee or a kid's fitted tee because it fits. But I think I'm gonna bring this one to BGG Con. And then of course, okay, so I said earlier that's what we're gonna. It is Panda size, surprisingly. I'm bringing this one. If you don't know, Arnell, the artist for Popcats, does his own teas of different like historical artists. You can also pay him to make somebody into a cat, Popcats. But I'm gonna bring this one because I am demoing, so that's one of the days. I need 6, I do believe. So 1, 2, and then this one's guaranteed to come with me. This is a Board Game Geek shirt. So have to bring that one. That's 3. And then I am going to bring. Well, see that I don't know. I'm gonna bring this to see if I can get more signed. But I don't know how to make them like permanent. I need to just get a fabric marker, I guess, to make and go over these so that they're permanent. So I can wash this, but I haven't worn it yet. So I'm bringing that to get signed. I have 3. Oh, I don't have enough shirts. I'm thinking. Oh, yes, I do. So I'm gonna bring this one, the Spiel rainbow shirt, and then I'll bring this one, Omnigamers, because I bring one to every con. I love it because I'm totally an Omnigamer. But should I wear this shirt? So this is a prototype shirt of my logo with the butt, and it says "Follow me" on all the socials. Should I make these shirts? I feel like this is too big. Like this needs to be, the logo needs to be shrunk. But like, would people want to get this? Also, why is it offset? and you know, it's not very white. It looks very white here, but it's hard to have white in a shirt. So I'm like, I don't know. That's why I'm like hesitant on making these as shirts you can buy. But here you go. But if there's enough people that want it, maybe I will do that. So that's the shirts I was gonna bring. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So those are the ones I'm gonna bring. I was like, should I bring other ones? Would anyone ever want to see what shirts I have in my collection for board games? I'm just wondering. Maybe I should do this as a social media post. Because I was thinking of doing a series where I talk about board games and the shirts. I talk about board game shirts and the game that goes with them. Which I think that would be funny. Yeah. I think I am gonna go a little bit early. And then I can start packing because I still have to pack as well for the trip. And I'm like, ah! Which is me. Yeah. Let me see. We have to see who we're gonna raid into since Book of Nerds is done. Oh, and I can't snooze an ad. There's an ad coming in 4 minutes. Boo, Erms. Jamie Dagger said no, it's on. Oh, Dutch is on. Okay. We'll raid into Dutch. Since I haven't been able to raid into him lately. So let me see. Raid channel, Dutch Yoda. Dutch Yoda plays. Why can't you find him? There it is, Dutch Yoda. Okay. So, as stated before, I think this is fine. Yes, okay. So as stated before, thanks Sully. Good night, Sully. I hope you have a great week and weekend. Gamer Ice Guy says thanks for the stream. Have fun time. Thank you. Thank you, John. If you did that like right as I was trying to find Dutch Yoda to raid, I would have been so scared. Thanks, John, though. Okay, let's start the raid. Please use the raid command of your choice, whether you are a sub or not. I love you for being here on Twitch. And for those on YouTube, please go check him out at Dutch Yoda. Because he puts his streams on YouTube too. But anyways, so this weekend I'm not streaming. Next weekend we'll have a full stream. Where I will do my BGG Con Spring recap. And then we'll see what we are gonna play on Thursday and Friday. Phantom's joining me, which is awesome. And then it is a TTAD weekend for next weekend. But this weekend it's a TLN weekend. So this weekend is Tabletop Live Network. Please go check that out. And then next weekend is going to be Tabletop After Dark. Tabletop After Dark is going to be where we play games with each other and with you. So you'll be able to always join us for a game. So please go check that out. Thank you, Kima. I hope I get a lot of games played. I was a little bit disappointed about the number of games I played last weekend, but last weekend also was great because it was such a good, reset for me and everyone that went. And then we got to touch some grass. We went hiking and stuff. So thank you everyone joining. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye. See you next week.